Hey, everybody out there on the interwebs. Today, I want to talk to you about the importance of answering your phone. Every time you don't pick up the phone, whether it's a staff member or yourself or you're on line one and line two, and you miss that call, you're losing two things. Actually, three. You're losing that patient, potentially. You're potentially losing the income from that patient, and you're also potentially losing any referral sources from that patient. I'm going to show you from a financial standpoint the importance of answering your phone. Now, there's systems out there called Pat Live that some of you are aware of, that there's always somebody there answering the phone, and that's a great system as well. And you may have that turned off, while you go to lunch or at the end of the shift, whatever it may be. But I want to talk to you about the importance of when somebody is calling from their cell phone, because as we've talked about, when people are on their phone, they're actually reaching out to you typically because they want something right now. As a healthcare provider, you have something that people need, and most often they think and feel they need it today. That's why they're reaching out to you. So when they reach out to your cell phone, here's something that's really, really cool about our Grow platform, is that when they call into your office, and if you can't get to that phone or you're online too and it dumps through to your voicemail, our system recognizes that it's a cell phone number, and it automatically pushes out what we call a missed call text back. So it says, "Hey, sorry, it's Dr. Barron. I missed your call. I was with a patient or I stepped away. What questions can I answer for you?" Now, the beauty of that is it immediately opens up a conversation. They can text back to you whatever it was, and you essentially have the ability of capturing that person before they go to call a competitor of yours. So my name is Dr. Derek Barron. I want to thank you very much for watching another one of our marketing insights, where today, again, I'm talking to you about the importance of answering your phone. We all know it's important, but I want to break it down from a financial component as to why it is so important for you. It comes down to how many calls would you potentially miss a week? What's your close rate? In other words, if that one person came in, or you have 10 people or 10 calls that you miss over a month's period, and you have a closing rate of 10%, you lost one patient, you lost a certain dollar amount. If you've got a closing percentage of 50%, you lost 5 patients. But with our missed call text back system, it allows you to reach right back out to them and hopefully have that connection again that will help you start the conversation. So let me share this screen with you, and hopefully you can see it. If I cut myself out, I lose the microphone, so I don't want to do that again. So the way we start this out is, what's the average value of a patient? Now let's look at it from a new patient perspective. We don't know if they're coming in for 1 visit, 10 visits, 100 visits over a lifetime, however long you take care of them. But is a patient worth at least $1,000 to you? I would say yes, at least over a lifetime. If that's what your average lifetime value is, you've got to work on bumping up that number. It should be much higher than that because of other ancillary services that you do at your practice. But we're just going to look at it from a very simple perspective. Now, let's just say you miss we're just going to say you miss 1 call per week. Your staff is great. Maybe it means you're not that busy. That's not a good thing. But if your close rate is 10%, that means that you're leaving $400 on the table. And the reason I say that is, in order to implement this system, it's a $600 fee. Now, it's just not our missed call text back. It's a part of something that we offer. But if you brought in that one patient, it would have a 66.67% return on investment. You'd be a little behind on the 8 ball if we save just that one patient. We want to bring in more people. So let's just say you actually, miss 1 call per day. That would mean, holy cow, I don't know what's happening here to the screen. Let me come down here. You miss 1 call per day. So that means you're going to miss, if you work 5 days a week, you're missing 5 calls. That means you're leaving $2,000 on the table per month of lost patients. In other words, I want you to think back. How many times have you been back in a treatment room? How many times have you been busy on a phone call? Your staff is busy on a phone call, and a phone call comes through. You try and catch to see if it goes to voicemail and they don't leave it. You don't know if that was a repeat patient trying to come back in. You don't know if that's a new patient trying to get in, or if that's a patient that came in from a motor vehicle accident, or if it's a patient that wants to bring in their entire 4-person family. Regardless, you're missing that. If you're like most other people, you're missing quite a few calls. And if you're missing more than that, if you miss 10 calls in a week, look at the amount of money that you're leaving on a table. Let's just change this up a little bit and just say that your average, so that's $4,000 a month that you're leaving on the table. Let's just say that you are actually $2,000 of your average patient value. That's $8,000 a month you are leaving on the table by not having our system, what we call our missed call text back. So if you're interested in learning more about our missed call text back system, because you don't want to lose out on these calls, where again, it's as simple as when somebody calls into your office and it's on a cell phone and they reach out to you, they attempt to reach out to you and the call is dropped, you're not able to answer it. Our system knows that. Even if they leave a voicemail, our system knows that, automatically pushes back a text message to them that says, hey, it's Dr. Barron. I'm sorry that I missed your call. I was with a patient at the time. Please let me know. Do you have a question or is there something I could help you with? Boom, it sends it out to them. They automatically respond within the system and in the platform, and you're able to start a two-way text conversation. You can even put our app on your phone and have that conversation with them if you want. So if it's happening on a Saturday, a Sunday, or in the evening, you have the ability of saving that patient. So if your case value, lifetime value of a patient is $2,000 and you miss 10 calls per week, let's just say, all of those were potential patients, you're losing $8,000 a month. That's a terrible thing that you're wasting on the table. And the truth is that's a $1,300 return on investment for what we offer. And that's just one part of the thing. With that, because of course we believe in it, we do Google Business Profile. You get our lead bubble, our grow bubble that's on the website. That's the little widget on there. You get our reputation system. All of those are well worth the $600 a month. We want to make it affordable for you. So if you find, though, that may be something that you in your practice would be interested in, please just drop the words missed call below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Again, we're here to help private practice healthcare professionals grow and scale their practice. And if you're missing one call a week, you're missing too much of an opportunity. If you're missing 5 or 10, you're missing out on a lot of opportunities. In our simple addition of missed call text back to open up that conversation so they don't go to your competitor will give you a much better return on investment than anything. And then you can add in our grow bubble, our reputation system, all of the places where we can have conversations with these people. You can bring that into your practice as well. So again, it's Dr. Derek Brand. If you have any questions, by all means, drop them in below. Enter the words missed call or feel free to reach out to me on a DM. I hope you achieve success on so many levels. Stay tuned. I'll see you again next week. Take care.